At today's number 4 was today's birthday Cancerian Montoon with the melancholic Rain. Other Cancer celebrating birthdays today on 7/9 that you may have heard of include Tom Hanks, Courtney Love, Hannah Montana's Mitchell Musso, Fred Savage, Jack White, Steven Universe creator Rebecca Sugar, wrestler Kevin Nash, Chris Cooper, Mark Almond from Soft Cell, Jim Kerr from Simple Minds, and Isaac Brock from the band Modest Mouse. Every Venus transit comes with a shadow, and Virgo's is the temptation to overanalyze everything to a fault, especially when our emotions feel vulnerable. Because this sign naturally notices details, it's easy to slip into fixating on flaws. This is an easy transit to read too deeply into a text, set impossible expectations, or feel the urge to optimize every facet of our lives before allowing ourselves the pleasure to ever enjoy it. Traditional astrologers describe Venus as being in its fall in Virgo, and let's take a moment to unpack that. Astrology 101 is in session. When a planet is at home, it's in the sign it governs, and Venus, being a bougie bitch, has 2 homes, Taurus and Libra. When a planet is in detriment, it's in the sign opposite those home signs. So think about it as being kind of in a foreign land, not knowing the language, and thus the least effective, confident, or the least like itself. That means Venus is a no-go in Aries and Scorpio. Now, when a planet is exalted, it's in a sign where its natural qualities perform effortlessly and the most harmoniously. For Venus, that sign happens to be in Pisces. So when a planet is in fall, it's in the sign opposite of its exaltation, so the opposite of Pisces on the zodiacal wheel is Virgo. Because Venus is in fall here, it's a little depressed and struggling to enact its typical authority, meaning love cannot rely on fantasy alone and instead must be repeatedly proven through everyday actions. Seeing is believing in Venus and Virgo, but rather than seeing this as a limitation, modern astrologers interpret it as an invitation to build something real and grounded. The magic of this transit is in devotion, healing, patience, and the willingness to care for what matters a little more each day. Give yourself the same compassion you naturally extend to others, because your worth has never depended on flawless execution. Progress is the goal, and Venus and Virgo reminds us that the beautiful things grow slowly when tended with care. On this date in 2019, the world lost the last third-party candidate to be featured in major U.S. political debates, Ross Perot. And coming up next at number 3 is another 7/9 birthday, Keely Williams of the Cheetah Girls, but who originally got her start as one of the 3 Little Women alongside Adrian and May 20th Taurus Nuturi, aka 3LW. If you're getting a little tired of broken promiseth, sorry, couldn't resist, but no more, baby, I'ma do right.